This year we have the pleasure of having Mike Sullivan come in and help us out with a drum group. He wrote a song for our school entitled Waadookodaading.
Waadookodaading in Charter Immersion School. I am the music, art, and FIA teacher for grades K to 5 this year. And Rose Tainter is our elder of the school. She's been with our program since it began, and she is who we go to get our translations, and she helps us with curriculum development and many other things. She's just a savior at our school. She's there every day. She works hard, and she helps every single one of us. I this last summer had an idea to create a song that was a tribute to the people that work so hard, as Rick Greshik would say, language warriors. We go out every day and we work really hard at learning and teaching the Ojibwe language. So this summer, what I did is I found a song that spoke about believing in yourself and believing in your dreams and that you can achieve them, which took me right to the school. And I thought, well, we're dreaming every day that we can speak Ojibwe. We're dreaming every day that we're going to revitalize this language. And so what I did is I went to Zhaangweshi and I asked her to help me translate this song. And she wanted to translate it literally the way the original version is. It's called I Believe by Yolanda Adams. And I said, no, we're going to go for the perception of people that have been in the boarding schools and how language was taken away from them. Like, how does that affect our people? And so we worked together with Dolores Zhaangweshi, who is also one of our native speakers at the school, to translate this song called Indebweyendaan, which basically means I believe. The chorus, Indebweyendaan Waadookodaading and Indebweyendann, means literally, I believe when I dream that our language will survive. And throughout the song, they're talking about not giving up and not quitting and not worrying about what other people say, it's too hard or you'll never be able to do that. We don't want to think that way. So that's what that song talks about, is just always believe in yourself, always believe in the language, and always believe that we will be able to revitalize it.
I left home when I was 27 years old, and I've been a fluent speaker, fluent all my life, because that's the way we grew up. And we never use our English names, you know, as our Indian names. By the time I left, everybody was fluent, even the little ones. Well, when I went back and forth, I beginning to notice that I noticed the language was going. So I went and worked at this place, and this lady asked me, "Well, what are you going to do when you retire?" Well, I said, I'm going to see if I could help people that are losing their language. And so I told her, and by the time, you know, I was working in Chanhassen for 21 years, and my husband said, I'm going to retire. So he did, but I worked 2 more years. And so we came back together, and we stayed at that house where I'm at now, and we went rabbit hunting. We started our own sugar camp. Well, by that time, you know, our grandkids were getting big, and they were helping us, and kids would go over there and see how it's done, all the wood, and how it's being made and made into sugar and syrup. That's what we did anyway. And went home here one day, and my husband said, "Where's that letter you got from this Keller guy?" "Oh, I put it over there." So she said, "Look when I did." So my brother-in-law Art, I know that guy. So he called him and said, at that store now, at that little casino, there was a cafe there, and so we went there. We were sitting around there waiting for him. I thought it's going to be an older man. So this guy walks in a great big braid, and he said, "I'm looking for Rose Tainter." And I said, "I'm Rose." And that's how I got to know Waadookodaading, and we worked together at that college there, helping him with the Ojibwe language, and then Mary Hermes got involved, and Bebamashikwe, and we started at Waadookodaading. There were only nine students. When we first started, there was Ruth Carley, Karabivi, and Asin was there. What's her name anyway? Thelma Nikonevi was there, and when we first started, that's when we moved to Hayward, and we came back here after they put those modulars up for us. And I was really excited when we moved there, because you go every day, 7 days a week. My husband will drive me over there and go after me, and I like that. And then on the Beechwood there, I worked for a while. I don't know how long, and then she quit. And now we're over here at LCO there by the clinic. And me and Dolores are the elders, and I do that almost every day, but sometimes I have to do something else, and I don't come in, you know, and so I don't know how long I'll be there, you know. My health is kind of failing a little bit, because I got the fibromyalgia, and affects my knees and shoulders, but once I get going, I'm okay. So I'm still here. I'll probably be here for the next 5 years if I can make it.
What keeps you coming back?
The Indian language. I like helping the kids. helping them, you know, the little ones and the big ones, you know. I appreciate when these people want me to help them, you know, and I wake up every night thinking about it, and get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, get ready. Takes me about a couple of hours to get ready. And my son-in-law brings me to work. I get a hard time, you know. It's not hard with coming to work, but it's going home, because my grandson moved to Minneapolis. He used to pick me up and take me to work and take me home, and that was kind of easy. But now he's gone. It's kind of a little hard for me to go home, and I hate asking for a ride, you know. But I got a car and I don't drive, you know. Well, I'll keep coming back as long as they need me.
Yeah, Waadookodaading has been, it started in 2000, like Rose said, with 9 students. And this year we are, I believe, up to 50?
50 now.
Yeah, we have 13 pre-K students, 12 kindergarten students, 12 grades 1 and 2, and 13 grades 3 and 5. So each classroom has at least 12 kids in it this year, which is a huge step up, because some of the grades were small, or sometimes we'd have a few 3rd graders and then several 4th graders, but all the grades are pretty evened out this year. And Zhaangweshi has been with the program since it started. She still comes in every day, and like she said, the language is what keeps her coming back every day, because it's important to her, and it's important that we speak it and that we carry it on. So she looks forward to it every day, coming in and helping us, you know. And some days she gets tired and she needs to have her rest, and that's okay, because she's our elder, and we want to keep her around as long as we can. We have so many speakers in the community that we lose on a daily basis, that these are the people that spoke the language as a first language, and when they're gone, they take that with them. And so we have to work very, very hard to get that from them before they leave this world. And, you know, speaking to a lot of elders, they're waiting for us. They're sitting at home waiting for us to ask them. They're not going to come out. They're not going to just offer themselves. They want you to come to them. They want you to bring them tobacco, and they want you to sit down and listen to what they have to say. They're out there and they're waiting for us. And that's what this song is all about, is don't give up. Don't worry about how hard the work is. Don't worry about not learning it the first day. Go out there, do what you have to do. You know what you have to do to learn the language and to carry it on. And it's our job as second language learners to go out there and seek out our elders and take care of them, give them rides home when they need it, so they don't have to ask for it, and take care of them, because they're waiting for us, and we need to go seek them out.
Well, I don't know many people around here. I don't know if they speak Ojibwe, maybe just a few words, and these are the people that need help too. The elders, you know. Some of them I talk to say they used to talk Ojibwe and they have forgotten it. And a couple of them told me that, you know. Well, back, you know, in my dad's days, back when they were sent away to the schools, you know, and that's where it started, you know. They were punished for speaking their language, you know, which I don't think that was right, you know. If anybody told me that I shouldn't speak my language, I would get mad, you know, and I wouldn't let anybody do that to me, you know. Even my grandkids, you know, the only one I taught is my grandson Frank. When he was a little boy, he learned pretty fast. So when he went to school in Minneapolis, he came back and said, "No, Clemens, there's a there's a guy over there, he speaks Ojibwe, and he's at Ojibwe class. And I went to it, so I answered all the questions what he asked me. He said, how do you learn all these words, Frank? I got a grandma that talks Ojibwe. And that's how Frank started, you know. And I would use items, you know, name them, you know. And I use pictures of animals, and that's how we learned. And about, you know, African Americans and the white folks we got around all over us, and I taught him how we're all different colors, you know, and we shouldn't say that, you know, what they say sometimes, you know. When I was growing up back in, my grandma was still alive then, her name was Ojibwe. And when I went to school, a teacher told me that those were Indians were going to come over and kill us. So I used to sleep with my grandma, and she woke up and I grabbed the blanket, you know, and cover up. Oh, you're trying to do it, I'm why are you doing that? Well, there's Indians out there that are going to come over and kill us. When is Gainik? He said, who told you that? My teacher told me that. He said, hey, go listen to walking. I said, don't listen to them. Those Indians are going to bother us. We're Indians, she told me. That's the first time I know that there was racism. I didn't even know what segregation was till I came down to Minneapolis, and I would watch the TV, how they were treating the African Americans and Martin Luther King, you know. He said, I have a dream. We all have dreams, you know. Like, I have a dream that we're going to learn the language, you know. That's what I keep thinking, we're all going to learn. Every time I look at the TV, you see African Americans. Where's the red man? Where's the red man? The teams out there, Chiefs, Redskins. You don't see an Indian out there. Do you ever notice that? Yeah. That's what I notice. They should have Native Americans, you know. Every time they talk about a Anishinaabe on TV, they mock them. You know those songs, boo, boo, boo. They're going to scalp you. That's what they say about us. Today they still do that. And I don't like that. I don't know if we're ever going to change. Now we got a African American president, and I'm glad he got in, you know. Glad he got in. That's what we want. Maybe one day we'll have a Native American president. It won't probably be in my time, probably later on, you know. Well, that's all I got to say.
The kids in the grades 3 to 5 for their art class made a quilt this year for our elder, Zhaangweshi Tainter. We honor her, all the hard work that she has done at Waadookodaading, and we'd like to let her know how much we appreciate her. She has been with our school since day one. She is who we go to learn our language. Miigwech Zhaangweshi.